heard of HPDA storage solution and wondered what it is? If you have, then you're in luck. I just learned that Dr. Zhang, an esteemed expert in mass data storage, just arrived to Chengdu. Let's steal a few moments of his time to see what insights he can share with us. Hi, Dr. Zhang. Where should we meet?
Let's meet at the bridge.
Okay, in a minute.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Dr. Zhang. How's your flight?
It was nice. Thank you for asking.
Chengdu is a great place with beautiful weather and good food, such as
Hot pot.
Yeah, hot pot. Guess you already tried that.
Yes, I like it. I'm already enjoying myself.
Good to hear. But before we stuff our faces on that spicy deliciousness, I've heard great things about your work on HPDA storage field, and was wondering if you could share something with us.
Sure. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Before we dive in, let me ask you, how much do you know about HPDA?
Well, all I know is that HPDA is short for High Performance Data Analytics. Am I right?
You're right. The HPDA storage solution involves basically everything: high-performance computing or HPC, AI, and big data. It uses HPC's parallel processing capability to discover patterns and insight from massive dataset at a speed faster than a teraflop.
Driven by new innovations and workloads, global data is growing at explosive speeds and is estimated to reach 180 zettabytes by 2025. So, what are the challenges in discovering patterns and insights from enormous datasets?
Well, our various challenge is this explosion of data.
Would you be more specific?
Sure. Take the genetics industry as an example. Assume a single genome sequencer generates 6 terabytes of data every day. Now think about the figures to every product team across the world. Similarly, the oil and gas exploration is evolving to 3D or even 4D, increasing data volume by 10 times. Whereas in autonomous driving, 60 terabyte data is generated per car each day. Every industry is producing huge amounts of data, and it's easy to get overwhelmed by this.
As data grows at such an astonishing speed, we can foresee that yottabyte data era is just around the corner. What is the second challenge, Dr. Zhang?
The second challenge I want to talk about is diversified workloads. During energy exploration, to process and interpret the seismic data produce both bandwidth and I/O-intensive workloads.
That means large sequential I/Os and small random I/Os coexist?
Yes, and the data must be accessed through different protocols at different phases. Traditionally, multiple storage systems must be deployed to run these different workloads.
Reminds me of smartphones. Not so long ago, if we wanted to listen to music, we needed an MP3 player. If we wanted to take photos, we needed a camera. But now, smartphones perform all these operations.
Great example. The point is we need a unified storage to handle different protocols, operations, data types, everything, especially bandwidth and I/O-intensive workloads.
Are there more challenges worth mentioning?
Yeah. One thing to mention is analytics efficiency. We know genome sequencing can help determine diagnosis on a disease. And in some cases, fast output of genome analysis results can mean life or death. Normally, this kind of work takes years, but in the HPDA area, results are needed in days. Similarly, in weather forecasting, the data refresh frequency increased from once per every 2 hours to once every few minutes. All this required real-time, high-precision analytics.
So how do we extract actionable insights from raw data as fast as possible?
Well, it is possible, but it poses high performance demands for storage systems. In other words, the data read and write performance of storage systems must match the powerful parallel processing capabilities of HPC to derive instant insight from large datasets.
Well, at Huawei, we believe where there are challenges, there are opportunities. How does Huawei innovate to meet these challenges?